Yes. Oh, Lumix, welcome. How's everybody doing? Today we are back on the multi-card drift. And we are feeling fine. Some people are posting stuff. Very good. Okay. Dear. So last time around we were working on this multi-reload thing. This thing where we can just like flip through these things. This makes totally sense. But we said that load this list of cards, please. Yeah. So I have. There's also BBS situation happening, and that is actually the difficult one. So it comes from the BBS. Yeah, this part is the. If not, yeah, this part here. I wonder if I set this to nil, does this still work? Oh, this still works. And now we're going through the card list, right? No. Now we actually... No! So I wonder if this works. Right, because this is not from the BBS now. Okay. So... Can I go to stir on to stir? That works, but now I'm not reloading. Why? Oh yeah, I'm not. Gas! Yeah, so this is good. This absolutely freaking works. So we can use the same trick over here as well. I mean, I'm basically already doing this. This is from the BBS. Well, no, I'm not doing this. Wait, why did I two-stir this? There's no reason to two-stir this. There we go. Well, this is technically always the same, right? Then let's get this bad boy out. Bam. Like this, right? Still works. This is good. We're just going to go through all of them now. This will replace that byte from the technically we only need this here, right? Okay, like this. Okay, and this will start this loading procedure. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new function called unsplit r local ret for v in all r u ret equals dot equals v, and then we need to remove the last, oh yeah, and then we need to put a comma there, right? Like this, right? And then how do we, I hate removing the final character from a string. That's always such an annoying thing. It's like subster, right? No, is it sub? Yeah, sub. String, if I get negative, then we get something from behind, right? Like, how does that work again? Oh, or we can do something like this. We make it the other way around. If red equals this, then else. That makes it a little bit easier. That was my Discord. I'm sorry about that. Wash, why aren't you doing Picotron Dev? What is the problem? Why are you missing this? Oh, D&D campaigns, gotta make priorities, right? Okay, I think this is correct. Like this, right? I think there is a way of doing this a little bit better. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I started the campaign in January, and we're still going strong. A weekly 4-hour game. Oh my god, that's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work. New unsplit. Wasn't there always a way to... What does del E, how does that work again? Removes the element at a given index. Del E function returns the object being removed. Okay. I'm gonna do a nil here as well. So these are the cards that we need to load. The problem is I want to delete an object. I know how to do this. No, I don't know how to do this. Next card, next ID equals del E. One. And then here we put next ID, and here we unsplit. This is how it will work. So the first element is removed. And we load that, and then we unsplit, which in this case will just, yeah. I mean, we could load more, but we don't need to. It's a little bit silly for just 2 cards to do the system, but it's a system that would potentially work with more cards, right? And then, so this works. Let me open up a second Pico-8 window. So I'm gonna save this, and we're gonna go load multi-reload 2. Okay. Now I will open up the second Pico-8 window, so you are only watching one. Actually, multi-reload 1. What? Oh. No, we actually want to also return to... No, this is wrong. We want to return to this card, right? So that's why we put the one at the... So at the end we return to the first one. The last entry in this list will gonna be... It's gonna be always the return, right? And so now we're gonna go to... All right. And now, yeah, this is correct. So And then there's a whole bunch of stuff that we definitely want to have the unsplit function in here. And we go, if it comes from the BBS, then we're gonna go if, how does that go? Load multi-card one. How does that go? Is it 6? Is it entry 6? How are we getting the param? Stat 6 here. Okay, then we're gonna go if stat 6. Wait. If stats. Oh yeah, if stat 6. Okay, we're gonna go local param equals stat 6. If param is not equals nothing, then we're going interesting places. Load multi reload one. Okay, so now we need to go local ID list equals split. Oh, I forgot. I don't know how to save this. Well, that sucks. No, it doesn't suck at all. We're just gonna assume that the hashtag and the name of the file are the same. So I'm gonna save this here. ID list split param. Then we're gonna C store so actually we don't want to do this now. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, let's get this out. So we're gonna split the list into an ID list, and then we're gonna C store here ID list one. Super fun, but it takes a lot. Haven't touched a game of like 4 months. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I'm playing board games frequently with my friends, and we're going through those long campaigns, and it's a lot of fun. I'm having the best time of my life. I love my friends. We're all having a lot of time, but it is also something that, you know, it's just like it puts additional weight on our lives, and we have to kind of like plan around this. It's what life is. That's what makes life worth living. Don't get me wrong. But it can be stressful. Okay, so this is correct. Yeah, so now the first entry is saved in this. Now we can delete the first entry. We C-store this bad boy, we delete this first entry from the param list. No, ID list. Let's call this ID list here as well, so it's the same spelling. So we delete the first one, and then we load, we do the same thing here again. Right, and the last one is we're gonna load the first one again, and that will loop through. That's the idea. So this, what's the goal with a multi-card project? Just figuring, just like understanding how it works. But because I want to make a video about this, because actually this part is actually tricky. You have to actually know what you're doing. The normal loading stuff is okay. You just need to work through the documentation, and maybe it's fun to see how it works, you know. But it's nothing like, oh my gosh. This part though, this is tedious. I hate this. I hate that it cannot just return here. Like, what the frick, man? Let me. Okay, this is good. The color is not quite right. Okay. So now we're preloading stuff, and then we're gonna go flip. Show message. Get list of IDs. Do the preload. Load next card. I remember Zeb saying that he was surprised how little multicard ended up being used despite the work we went into it. Maybe, yeah. I mean, he's a little bit. It's a little bit his fault. I'm just gonna throw him under the bus here because I think this preload stuff is probably the most useful way of doing multicarding, and it's just like it's the one thing that requires this queue to work around. The normal loads, they're kind of easy to figure out, but the preload stuff it's kind of crazy that it doesn't work on the BBS. It works everywhere else, just not on the BBS. What the heck? And it's weird because this works, like the load works with the BBS. There's just like this one stumbling block there, and that makes people very unsure, you know? Like, oh, it works fine. Like the way I did my video, like I showed it how it works. Hey, you can make a bigger map and you can make things, you know, in Pico-8. And everything's fine. I finished recording the video, I upload stuff to the BBS, and it doesn't work on the BBS. And that sucks. I mean, wait, why is it preloading? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is fine. So this is good. Now we're gonna put the same thing into load multi-reload 3. And then we're gonna go load multi-reload 2. I hadn't saved, save. Okay. And then, so this is test number 3. Man, somebody's going to town on this. Preload. Let's call this preload. Hashtag preload. Preload. Look how many tokens. It's like 57 tokens just to. I guess those are not really tokens that are spent here, but still, it's just like so much extra effort to do. All right, the colors are not quite right. It's supposed to be 3 and 11. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, wait, I forgot something very important. The unsplit is not there. Yes, very good. So load multi-reload 1. I want to have a menu that forces the reload. How does that work again? Something like menu item, right? menu item. Is that that has to be one, right? Okay, label force preload. And a callback, a Lua function to call when you select the menu item. Captain Classic. But does the BBS support multicultural? I think it does now. It previously didn't. Which may have no. I mean, yes, that's true, but also it still doesn't like. That's the problem. It's so convoluted, right? There is just not one multicard. There is multiple multicarding. It's multiple techniques. It's crazy. And yes, initially it wasn't supported in the BBS. Then the one technique, the load technique, was made available, and the other one is not supported by default, but you can make it work. But you have to know how. And this is me trying to like understand how. It's crazy. It's a little bit insane. Okay, so oh, this already must preload. So if must preload, well, technically let's put this like this. So let's make it like this. So this is preload. So we can technically, because then we don't need to have this extra if statement, right? The extra if statement is this part here. That's the preload, right? So maybe we just don't need this function anymore. We just do this. We call the draw function, right? Should be fine. And then we're gonna do a flip. And then we call the preload, and the preload will load something, right? And then the preload is also the menu item here. Okay, so let's run. And then here, force preload. Okay, then weird stuff is happening. We add this. See, because we're now in a different cd load multicard 1, and we make this only available, this function. No, load multi reload 1. We make this only available if it's run, if it comes from the BBS. So in this here, it's not even available. It will be only become available when it's time. Okay, so now this is save. We'll reload 1, overwrite. Now we upload this to the Lexloffel forums. Lexloffel. La 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 la. If Lazy Devs make a tutorial for multicard, we will probably see many more soon after, like Pork, like Crackle Crisis spawning many other. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Like I don't think I have that much of this way. I think the shmup tutorials definitely help because they're kind of like this big entry point. But there's many times where I made like those one-off tutorials about very specific nerdy topics. They usually don't have that much of this way. You saw this a little bit. So a good example, for example, is the circular mask tutorial, which I did, and then that's a very good tutorial for a very cool technique, which has evolved quite a lot ever since. But yeah, you don't see that used that often. But it would be nice if some more people. I mean, I want to be using it more now because it's kind of nice. So this is multi-reload 1. Multi-reload 1. I agree. Upload. Okay. Submit another cartridge. This one. Update this one. This is the red one. I agree. And then this one as well. Boop. I agree. Upload. What? Why is the name so weird? I hate it. So now if I call this up, nothing will happen, right? Yeah, okay, this is good. Wait, why is it 3.1 though? There's a new version of that, right? I guess I didn't upload the green one previously? Oh yeah, 1 is the second version. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so let's pull up this one. So this is the newest. Preloading. Preloading. Yes! We did it! We did it! It's working! It's working! Oh, this is cool. Okay, so let's reload this now and see if this always preloads. No! Because now it has the files already in the cache. Yes! 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 Okay, and then I want to force the preload. Wonderful. Ah, I love it. How wonderful. It just freaking works. So now let's see if this works from Pico-8. Within Pico-8, from Explore. I think we might be done for today, guys. We're still in dimensions 1, 2, and 4. And 8. We're leapfrogged a bunch of dimensions. Your whole sway over my... Oh. Make the menu reinstall option only available from the BSS patch I have queued for Lemmings. Hey, Buzzard! That's you. So you're the guy who made the Lemmings thing? Yeah. I've been looking at the code that... I actually contacted the creator of... What has Mouse? Is her name Mouse? Let me look it up. Was it Mouse? It's Mouse, I think. Yeah, Miss Mouse, right? I contacted the creator of Miss Mouse. I contacted Miss Mouse, the creator of Packrat. Apparently, I was confused by this because Packrat wasn't released yet. Miss Mouse released other stuff, really cool stuff, but didn't release Packrat yet. So I was confused that that it was referenced somewhere because I couldn't find it. Like, where is Packrat? Where is it? And I looked a bit through the code, and it was a bit confusing because I actually didn't understand. Because I, in parallel, I contacted Frets. I contacted Frets and asked him how he did Poom or other preloading stuff. And he gave me like an outline of the code, like rough overview, and I missed the C-store thing. I missed that you need to C-store to make the preloading stick. And so I was confused why Packrat was using C-store. I thought that was maybe superfluous. But now it's good that you do the tests now because I realized that you absolutely need this. And also, obviously, Packrat is a lot more functional than this. This is like a very bare-bone code. Packrat is very, very smart. It uses card data to kind of keep track. The way I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, uses card data to keep track of the progress of the preload. So if something goes wrong, you can resume it. And also, I think it keeps track of the version. So if you upload a new version of the files, it will automatically download a new version. Because this is the problem here, right? Like if I change something about the files, you don't know it, right? So you have to, oh, actually, this is actually the wrong thing. Load hashtag multi-preload1. Oh, no, multi-reload one. So now it's preloading locally. So now we can switch here, but if we force the preload, if we change something about the files, people would have to manually force the preload to fix it, right? And in order to fix that, you kind of have to save in the card data which version of the files is currently preloaded on this system. So that when a new version comes out, the main card, the home card, knows that it's supposed to launch a manual upload on all the cards. That's what I'm saying. Like there's good reason why people are not using the multi-carding. It's an amazing amount of extra effort that you have to make in order to make this work flawlessly. Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna show how to do this. I'm gonna probably just say like, hey, and if you want to have an off-the-shelf solution for this, just check out Packrat. I guess bug Miss Mouse that she releases. She releases the full version. Maybe I shouldn't I shouldn't put her on blast like that. I think she'll figure it out. She will release it when she's ready. Oh wait, I wanted to have load multi-reload one. There's certain things that I don't like. I don't like how the main card is not preloaded. That you have to use the nail. That's very ugly, I think. I don't like that we have to keep these multiple lists, like the card list and BBS list. I guess the BBS list we don't really need. We're not using it anywhere, right? I think we don't need the BBS list. Let's just do like an ID list here. Ah, no, we need it. That's the problem. The problem is like this is a different list from this one. This includes this last entry here, which is not in here. And we need this to cycle through these things, so I hate this. I hate that you have to jump through a bunch of hoops. Okay, you know what? Screw this, we're doing it live. We're gonna preload the main card. I think this is just like cleaner code. And then we can make both of these the same. So we can go card PBS list dot p8.png, and we're going to start the second entry because the first entry is the current cards. No, actually we're going to go through all of the entries, and if that's not the case, then you say that the reload has failed, you draw, and you go to the reload thing. Well, credits for Miss Mouse. It's a great tool for sure. It helped make Lemmings. Yeah, man, that's an impressive achievement. And absolutely, yeah, I see how that's such a big deal. Okay, on the preload, we're gonna do a C store. So let me open up the other thing. How does the C store work? We're gonna C store this one. So we're gonna C store card BBS list 1. Okay, wait, it's ID list. Let's call it ID list everywhere. Then C store the ID list, and then we load. And the problem is that when we load, we have to load this entry number 2, and the entry number 1 has to become the last entry. So we have to kind of like shift the entire. How does that work? If we delete an, if we do del I, local this car first ID, equals del I ID list 1. So that should shift the entire card up, and then we're gonna go add ID list. Okay, 8. How does add work again? Just checking something real quick. Okay. So we could technically do something like this, right? Will that work? Hang on a minute. I don't know if this works. And then technically, then we would just like do the rest correctly, right? So this should be a little bit nicer. So let's run this. Okay, so this works. We're gonna see if this works. Get the frick out of my face, you stupid. Update. And if that's finished, then I will. Oh no, I didn't agree to this terms of use. Oh, I'm sorry. This is my fault. Upload. Okay. Let's see if this works. Ah, there's some problem. Okay. For I in all ID list, I think we can just do this now. Let's try this. Upload a new version. Is this still Game Chops? Game Chops, what are you doing? I mean, I'm not complaining, but what kind of game is this? Oh. I would die for lo-fi. Jared Jones, DJ Cutman. Okay, so let's see if this works now. So one failed. Oh, endless loop now. Okay, got it. I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. I found the problem. To put a dot there. Nice. Listen. Listen. Okay. And just like that. And just like that. Very good. Force preload. Fantastic. Can we somehow... There's one last thing I want to try out, and then I think it's gonna be it for today. It's not gonna be a very long stream today. We figure it out, guys. Something I want to figure out is if I can somehow sync those guys. So it's always the same code basically that I'm running. So this code removes the first entry, then C stores this. Yes. Okay, let's write a universal preload function. So we'll do the preload. The ID list we don't need, we already have it. C store. Load next R card. That's something we can do. And then load. And then also we need to show in the message. No, wait, this is the order is all wrong. So we load next card comes at the end. Oh no, this is just like the old stuff. Okay, we can delete this. This part is a little bit. Okay, so this is the preload in multi. We want to copy this preload maybe here to the normal, to the other function. But first, let's make this preload actually work. because this is not how it will work here. We definitely want to CLS. CLS 1 color. What color are we using here? 13. Preload. Okay. And also here we need to prepare the ID list. Add ID list 1. So we add a copy to the end. So we return to this card after we're done preloading, and then we preload. And here, say we preload, do the preload, delete the first entry, and then load the next entry and unsplit. Okay, so this works correctly. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna export this. Load multi. Okay, I'm gonna save this here. Multi reload 2. Right, so I already pasted this in here. This is the new preload. So we just need to delete this part here, right? And then just go preload. Okay. So this needs to just go into I'm gonna save, and then load multi-reload 3, and we can put this preload function over them unsplit. All right, so this is good. This is I'm gonna upload everything once more, and then I think we have figured everything out. In the end of the day, is it that hard? I don't know. It's just not very well documented, and that's why I'm doing the video. And then we need to upload this. And then okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, so this works. Then we can cycle through, obviously, and then let's force the preload. Ah, it didn't CLS correctly. ID list doesn't exist. Oh, right. ID list equals split. I just didn't do that, huh? Save. ID list equals speed. All right. First we save this, and then we save this as true, and then load multi-reload 1. Why are... Oh wait! I didn't save this, or did I save it as the wrong one? Load multi-reload 1 P8.png. I thought I already... Oh yeah, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, why didn't it work? This should have deleted the screen. Or does the flip then draw the rest again? No. The flip doesn't do a draw function. Weird. Okay, let's try this again. Upload new version. So this is version number 10. Let's see if this works. Oh, I know why it doesn't work. Yeah, because I forced the preload and then it does this. Okay. What the frick? Okay, where are we? In which line 38? We can't be in multi-load here, so we must be in multi-reload 3. Must be here. This part. ID list must Oh, I know the problem. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I want to have like this universal preload function, but I don't think I can have one. So I'm just gonna do something like this. Prepare list. Yeah, this makes more sense. What the heck? I think I broke something. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm in the wrong. Damn. Yeah, I'm in the wrong one. Okay, so let's overwrite this. Yeah, it's so difficult to get confused here. So this should work. Then let's restore the other one. Multi-reload 2. Save multi-reload 2. Yes, please. Okay. So let's see if this works correctly now. So obviously this works. That's no problem. But now force preload. Preloading. Back to the original. Okay, cool. And then we can flip through this, right? Okay. And then we're gonna check if this works from the Explore as well. Load hashtag multi reload one. Oh, interesting, with preloads. But a good test. Yay! And now we can switch to base. Yes! Wait, why does it... Why does it say I loaded the P8, not the P8 PNG? There's something... Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Huh? 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 The toolload should have a... Ah, I see. This should be here. So now if we run this... Yeah, okay. Whew. All right, I think we did it. I'm gonna save this one more time. Oh, no, right, of course. Let's load this one in here. Load multi. Reload one. Yes, if I cannot save it, why do you ask me? Oh my god. And then let's fix that part. So like this. Save multi reload one.png. Yes. Good. But I don't think I need to upload this. This is just like a little message here. Okay, so I think we've figured this part out. What do I have in my to-do list still left? Force reload menu, pretty progress while reloading. We did all of that. One thing I would, I think I already, I already tried this, but we can still do this. So if we go export multi-reload one.html multi-reload 2.p8 multi-reload 3. Wait, let me download this one. Export multi-reload HTML. Oh wait, one.html multi-reload.2p8 multi-reload 3.p8. Let's see if this works. It just works. No preloading shenanigans necessary because it's run from my PC. Perfection! All right, guys, so this was it. We achieved full multi-card drift. So I have examples for both, for the reload and preload way of doing things. And now I need to probably whip up a small script so I can do the video recording probably this weekend or at the beginning of next week. And then I will probably edit the video over next week and publish it at the end of the month, as always. It's good to have this figured out. And then maybe I can even apply it to my Zelda video, because that's something that bugged me a little bit. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me for this time around for this stream. But this is not going to be the last stream for today, because there's still one more stream coming up. In 2 hours, I'm going to be starting on the other channel, on the Christmas channel. I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy III. I did some grinding. There was a mistake last time around. I died horribly, but this time around, I think we can make it. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time around. The next stream, the next programming stream, is probably not going to happen in a good while, because I need to go into the video recording mines. So over the next week or so, I will probably concentrate on finishing the video. But I will let you know when I'm back on the streaming train. Yeah. See you guys. Bye-bye. Ending the stream.